Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I know that I am super late to this tag, but I really wanted to do it. I put a lot of thought into it and I thought it would just be fun for you guys to see what I would choose if I had $10,000 to spend on luxury for the rest of my life, and that's it. So stay tuned to see what pieces I would choose. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel below, hit the notification bell right next to the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future content, and hit the like button for this video if you want to see more content like this. Okay, you guys, I put a lot of thought into the things that I would want to have if I had $10,000 to spend on luxury for the rest of my life. And it was really hard to narrow it down, but I went with all but one piece that I actually do own and still own. Now, just because I don't own a piece anymore doesn't mean that I don't still love it. It just wasn't fitting something that was going on in my life at that time. I wasn't using it, and I figured I wanted to get it into a new home so that it would be used and loved. So I chose 8 pieces total that I could spend $10,000 on. I went pre-loved and new market. I did not include tax in this. So if this is all like pre-tax, and we're gonna pretend like tax doesn't exist, because that really limits it down to very minimal. So tax doesn't exist. Pre-loved and new market are both on the table. I have my notes down here in front of me. I got this down to where I only have $20 left over, and we're gonna pretend that that's all the tax that is necessary for these purses. If you have luxury pieces that you love that you would absolutely have on your list for $10,000 to spend on the rest of your life on luxury goods, comment them down below. I'd love to hear what you would choose. So let's just go ahead and get started. First and foremost, and this should come as no surprise, I would choose the Speedy B25 in Damier bean specifically. The reason for this is it's such a good all-weather bag. I'm trying to choose different prints of bags, things that I could use for different seasons of life and different seasons of the year. So the Speedy B25 and the Damier bin absolutely makes my list. This is a go-to ride or die piece for me. I will never have this leave my collection ever. And I found it on the used market for $1,360, which is a really good deal. It's a pretty good deal. And I don't know if that comes with box or dust bag or anything like that, but I would absolutely keep this in my collection. So far we've spent $1,360. The second purse on my list, I'm gonna set this right here while I reach for it, is my Neverfull GM in monogram with the Pavillon interior. And actually, I was going to go new on this, which is $1,620 on the new market. And it actually comes in the Peony, which is a lighter pink interior than this. Regardless, I just really love that pop of pink interior. I love the monogram, and I just think it's so beautiful. So I would absolutely add this to my collection new. Plus, when you do get it new, you get the pochette with it. And on the pre-loved market, you won't necessarily get it for that good of a price with the pochette, which I do own up here. So you kind of get 2 purses for one in that. So I went new on that. So my total that I've spent now is $2,980. The next purse that I would get is one of my newest to my collection. It is the Noe BB in the Damier Azur. So now I have a monogram piece, a Damier bin piece, I have a Damier Azur piece. I would go on the new market for this. It's $1,340, which brings my total to $4,320 that I've spent. The reason I would go new with this now, because I did it pre-loved before, is that I know that I love this. If it's $10,000 I have to spend for the rest of my life, you better believe I'm going new on something that I know I love. I love this design. I love how it carries. I have the strap down in there. It is just, it's such a wonderful piece. I'm loving this. I still do not like how this canvas yellows, but regardless, I'm going to carry this, to the death. So I love this. So now I have those 3 prints in my collection. Moving forward to bag number 4, I would get the Empreinte Speedy B25, and I would get it in the Noir, and I found it on the used market for $1,900, and I would go used for this. I don't think that you really can get it on the new market anymore. It's really really hard to search for, and it's weird how you have to search for it, but you can find it. It just says to contact your local store associate or check with your local store or whatever. So I think you can get it still on the new market. Maybe they have to special make it, and who knows how much that costs. So I would go pre-loved, $1,900, which brings my total to $6,220. And now I have Empreinte, Damier, Damier Ebene, and Monogram. And I feel like this is just a little bit dressier to go out. I still have the option to put a strap on it because it is created to have a strap on it. And so I just feel like that's a great little collection right there. So let's see, that was bag number 4. The fifth item, because now I'm changing over to an SLG, would be my compact Zippy wallet. I originally wanted this in the Damier Ebene. I found it on the pre-loved market in Damier Ebene for $650, which brings my total to $6,870. The reason I would choose this is, one, obviously you need a wallet, and this one packs a punch while still being somewhat compact, so you don't have to be too concerned of like what purse it fits in. I absolutely love this wallet. I mean, you can fit literally everything in here and the kitchen sink. It even has a pocket for coins, and it has spots in the back here. It just, like, so much stuff fits in here. So I'm not carrying it right now because I'm giving it a little bit of a break because I want to elongate the life of this wallet. But if I had to choose one wallet, this would be it. All right, so with that wallet and the Damier being on the used market, it brings my total to $6,870. So the next thing, and this is kind of the newest SLG that I have in my collection, is the Toiletry 26. I would buy it new if I could get my hands on it for $580, which brings my total to $7,450. Obviously, the reason I would buy it new is for the same reasons that I bought it new this time, is that I couldn't find it used for a good price. It was way overpriced for having wear on it. And my sales associate, Denise, who is listed down below, as well as my sales associate here in the Dallas area, Brittany, both are listed down below. If you want to, you can text them to see if they can get you a piece. Denise was able to find me this new and get it shipped to me, and I think this is so great because it works as a toiletry bag, a makeup bag, so you can carry it for travel or to use for your makeup. You could use it as a clutch. You can get the stuff to make it into a purse, a crossbody purse, and or you can just use it as a catch-all inside of your like Neverfull. So I think this is such a great piece, so versatile, and I would absolutely keep this in my collection. So with this $580 new, my total is $7,450. The seventh piece that I would purchase is another Empreinte piece. It would be the Montaigne MM, and I would find it in the cherry color. I got it. I found one on the used market for $2,345. So that brings my total to $9,795. I don't own that piece, so I'm going to put a picture of it right here. I think it's really beautiful. It looks like dressy and classy. If I didn't get this piece, there would be, you know, almost $2,350 or so to spend on another piece. But since I needed to spend it, I chose this piece. I thought it was really, really pretty. It gives me a pop of red. It's kind of a classy, dressy piece. And I really liked the look of it. I've kind of always wanted to own one. I've never actually seen it I have seen it in person. I've never held it and compared the sizes. So that's something that I would have to look at. But I would totally add this to my collection. I think it's beautiful. So now that my total, I have one thing left. And I, again, don't think this is going to come as a surprise to anybody. It's my 6 key ring holder. I found one on the pre-loved market for $185 in the Damier Graphite. So there, again, is another print to add to my collection if I wanted to do so. Or I really like the monogram. I like it in the Damier Ebene. But I just so happened to find this one for $185. So that brings my total to $9,980. And there's the $20 left over. I love this piece. It holds all the keys that I need. It holds cards and cash and whatever I need back there. So this could also act as a small wallet if you were carrying a smaller purse. As you see, I didn't choose any like teeny tiny purses except for that Toiletry 26, which could be used as a crossbody purse. So this is the last piece that I would add to my collection. And that is it. Those are the pieces. That's what I would spend $10,000 on. There was no Chanel, there was no Hermes. It was all Louis Vuitton because that is my first love. Louis Vuitton is my absolute first love. So that brings my total to $9,980. That gives me $20 left over. We're going to pretend that that's all the tax that was charged for all these pieces. That's it. What a great deal. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't done this tag, take this as your chance to do it. This is your tag. I don't know who originally started this. I'll try to figure that out and put it down in the link in the box below, maybe with their original video. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So I was able to get the pieces that I chose notification bell right next to subscribe. So tax doesn't exist. Pre-loved and used market are, I'll comment them down in the, and on the pre-loved market, you can't necessarily, now I have those three. Now, so Damier Bean 25, Speedy B 25.